Hi, everybody. Sorry, I had a technical problem here. I'll catch up to you guys in a bit. Welcome to this workout. Very well done if you are showing up after Emma's session. I hope you had a lot of fun over there. Apologize again here for my technical issue. My avatar is still not moving, but I will keep guiding you through this workout as good as I can. Today's session, we have 3 times of 5 minutes in threshold, and it will be targeting around your threshold zone. Should be a little lower, but still feels very challenging. And through that repetition, really want to see, just that you can adapt to repeating this. And then we will have a total of 15 times, 15 minutes in your threshold zone, which is amazing for a good work of threshold day. So just keep going, even if you can't see me yet. I still am having some dropouts here, so I will have to probably connect it with a different way. Keeps happening. Be a little patient. We should be rubber banded again soon. There's the group. All right, we have a warm-up here that consists of 2 little sprints, so to say, or stints. They're not really sprints, but that will wake up our legs really quickly, because otherwise it's just zone 1 or threshold zone 4. So what you can expect throughout the first zone is that your heart rate will go up and then will at some point settle. And then we have to push through those 5 minutes, holding that threshold power, finding a good rhythm, and keeping it steady. So ERG mode is very recommended here. All right, get ready. In 20 seconds, we have our first stint coming up. You can stand or keep seated. Just hit that target power. It's only a couple seconds. Then wake up on the legs. Here we go. It's only 10 seconds. Little stint. I think you guys are a little before me since I started a little late. So apologize for that. I will try to foresee a little bit. Here is another stint coming up in a couple seconds. Get you good and warm up. All right. Ready and go. 10 seconds. You guys are outputting the power. I see it correctly right now? Okay. All right. So now we have a little bit of zone 1, just enough to catch our breath here. I'm still having some dropouts. I just don't mind my avatar dropping back once in a while. Having some connective issues here, but I cannot fix it during the workout, fortunately. Okay, so but I will guide you through that. We'll suffer still together. We have 5 minutes coming up on threshold zone. And what you want to focus on is to have a really good form, Find a good cadence that you can settle into and keep the pressure coming so that you achieve the target power. Those dropouts are really not okay. Just keep going, you guys. I'm trying to fix that as soon as I can here. Connect to another device so we can keep going. There you go. All right. Now it shouldn't be dropping out more. All right. Get ready now. We're gonna settle into our threshold power for 5 minutes. We're gonna have a little reprieve in between the 5 minutes before we do the next one, but it's really important to spend quite some time in threshold if you want to train it. So go ahead and find the target power, find the threshold power for you. You want to be holding that for whole 5 minutes. Your threshold power is usually the indicator that will determine how hard a workout is, and also the maximum power you could output for 1 hour. So it's a pretty sustainable power, but also very uncomfortable and pushes you quite to the limit. Find that rhythm. We're on a climb now. It's also a good practice when you're in real life or in a race, in any situation where you have a climb coming up. You want to climb steady, not too slow. You can find that threshold power and grind through it. Good job. Keep going. Keep that cadence up. Like 5 minutes in threshold is usually like it's the minimum amount you want to do for one threshold session. So since today we're repeating this 3 times, it gives us a really good little workout. If you are here though just for a ride, fortunately like me, because I have the problems right now with my connection devices, so I can't really do what the workout tells me to do. We have some sick kids in the house and sickness going around, so you gotta be careful. Then you can just turn your ERG mode off and just ride with us. And that's what I'm doing right now. Apologize for that. Or you can also lower your FTP on the menu for the workout. So you do, for example, a tempo zone. But if you really are here for the threshold, if you're training threshold zone, if you want to target that, then you should be at your threshold power. All right? It should be challenging here to hold those 5 minutes. You really got to push through. We have less than 2 minutes to go. We're almost on the top of that climb to can enjoy a little bit more of Japan world today. As we are hitting a bigger circuit. All right. 1 more minute. Got this. Then it's one whole block down. Boom. So important to put in that work. Threshold work. And zone 5, zone 6. Those are never easy. Those will never be easy. But they're super necessary and super rewarding as well. So never shy away from a threshold session. Especially like this one, where you can break it down in 3 different parts instead of just doing one grind through. With that little reprieve in between, makes it really doable, more enjoyable. I think so too. Getting the work done here. Good job. We have a little reprieve now. Just finish it up day. If you can just demolish yourself, then you can push through. But if you have really a plan for the next couple days, even if tomorrow is just recovery, like for me, I have a race on Saturday and on Sunday, so I don't do any work today. And if your body is telling you, hey, this felt horrible, then it's probably not going to be a very productive session. If it's like just barely getting through, you know. You can use this just as a zone 2 ride. Just bring the bias down or turn ERG mode off and enjoy the ride, enjoy Japan. Why not? You can also make this a coffee ride if you'd like. It's always important to listen to your body, but sometimes it's hard to say, okay, here we go again. Find your threshold power. Sometimes it's hard to say, am I just being a little lazy? Am I really tired? It's just motivation. Like, should I push through or not? So, but if you're here, motivated, ready to work out, find your threshold power now. You're gonna hold it for another 5 minutes, pushing through, finding that adaptation. Heart rate will start going up and should settle throughout the workout, throughout those 5 minutes. Good if you can keep a relative flowing cadence, so 80 or above. Anything less than that is more like grinding, so you want to avoid that. And if you know your threshold power, then you know what you can handle as well. Look, imagine you can do this for 20 minutes or for 1 hour, technically, so you can do this for 5 minutes, right? And plus you're getting training stress out of it. So really push that. It's also a great opportunity to check if your threshold is set correctly. If this feels too easy for you, then you probably can handle a little higher threshold as well. If you imagine, oh, I could do this for longer, you know. Shouldn't also feel that hard. That's like a VO2 interval, and that at the end it's just completely done. Also not that. Fine line in between though, because threshold isn't that easy. Almost like a VO2 then. If you really push it to the limit. 2 minutes down. Good job. 3 more to go. 2 more minutes. Less than 3. Little downhill here. It shouldn't be affected. You have your ERG mode, or either way in a workout mode, you won't really feel the gradient. Just for the enjoyment of the route as well, but keep pushing it. I see people are doing quite some threshold power here. Good job, Stephanie, you're pushing through this. Calvin, Frederick. Keep it up. 2 minutes. Good job, guys. Amy, keep going. Keep pushing it. How far can you go? Little climb again. Whew. Okay. We're almost at the 1 minute mark. You got this. And then it's one more only. Come on, Raul, Calvin. Good job, Miguel. Keep pushing it. Keep at it. Threshold is not easy. Imagine this climb. You want to conquer this climb until that first flat section. If it's in a race, if it's in a ride, keep it up. Keep those pedals flowing. Good job. Oops, someone else had a dropout, Matthias, I think. Love dropouts here. Gonna get stuck on the climb a little bit because we have some zone 1 rest right now. Good job. You did already 10 minutes of threshold work. Wow. Better than doing one time 15 minutes, right? Or no? Well, either way, it's also not about what feels better, but also that indeed breaking those apart and giving your heart a rest in your legs in between and then going back into the zone is also a little bit different response in adaptation than just doing one big block. So enjoy your zone 1, drink some water. It's in a little bit over a minute here. Yeah, Stephanie, you're pushing it. See? Well, if you want to just finish yourself today, then you can probably handle another 5 minutes. But yeah, this really hurts. Good job, Miguel. É isso aí. 5 minutos, mas tem que fazer valer a pena. Make it count. We gotta commit to those 5 minutes. We're gonna do them, burn them through. Stephanie, if you are done, just enjoy. No pressure. See, Amy's working hard. This is our last 5 minutes, guys. We really gotta push through here. Your heart rate will go up again. Your legs will start burning. Settle into that burn. Embrace it. And it will eventually settle throughout this block. Your heart rate will start settling. Or if you're really pushing yourself, it will actually just go up slowly, more and more and more. And the burn will be there throughout this entire 5 minutes, but you can hold it. You can make it to the finish. Already have 1 minute down, 4 more to go. Keep it up. After 1 minute is when you should see your heart rate going steady or going slowly up now. Not as quick moving anymore. Keep that cadence up. Keep those turns coming. Keep your form. Try to not be too stiff with your shoulders. You can do it. Another climb here through Japan. How fast will we move through those climbs today? In that threshold power, certainly fast. Good job, guys. Keep it up. You can. Less than 3 minutes to go now. Everything you've got. This is the last couple minutes of the session. Grind through that burn. Find the power. Find the rhythm. Keep up the rhythm. Look at your cadence for that. It will help you keep yourself accountable for your cadence. Do not let it drop too much, so you don't grind in low cadence too much. Keep it steady. Keep it up. We have only 2 more minutes to go. You can. We got this, guys. And then we have a little bit of still cool down, easy, enjoying Japan ride. You got this now. Come on, push through the burn, embrace it. Not long. You did it all until up to this point. Now it's when it really starts counting, okay? Now we have all this accumulated fatigue, accumulated work. Now it hurts really bad. You might think, oh no, I'm good, I can stop now, I did enough. No, this is now when your work starts. At this last minute or so, when you really have to dig to push through. Find your power. Keep the rhythm. Keep that cadence up. It's a countdown now. You can get through this. Come on. We got this. Doing lots of climbing here today. Matching your threshold power. Flying up that climb. Push through now. Commit until the very end. Can't see exactly the timing, but it should be only a couple seconds to go now. Keep it up now. To the last seconds. Yes, you should be done by now. Wow, good job. Good job. I see those heart rates up there in the threshold zone. Amy, good job. I see that as well from you. You have 5 minutes, 3 minutes, excuse me. 3 minutes rest here. Amazingly done. Easy cool down. Enjoy the rice fields and mountain we're at. Gonna just probably be a while here in that mountain. Really well done, guys. I know it's a really challenging workout, but you got through and you have a total of 15 whole minutes in your threshold zone. So way to push it. Definitely thank you for showing up, for sticking around, even though I was a little late to be fixing the problem. AP, hope you enjoyed this session. If you were doing Emma's live session just before this, probably have a double good workout a day, and there is also some more sessions coming up today still, if you want to join, do some back-to-back work. But either way, you did amazing here. Amazing job. This is really challenging. No threshold is. Danke, obrigado. Portuguese and German here. It's good to see. We have a little bit of chill ride now. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know. Just have emojis to throw around. It's also always good. And for this month, if you want to work out live with me, it's as always Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Same time as today for Wednesdays and Thursdays, and Tuesdays just 1 hour earlier. Thanks you too, Lucas. Always a pleasure to have bigger group. The more fun it is having a bunch of people suffering together. Thanks right now. You guys can enjoy a little bit